Hello and welcome to Enjoy English School.
欢迎来到 Enjoy 英语学院。
I'm Stevie.
And I'm Laurie.
Today, we are looking at our travel English lesson. We are going to have a dialogue with Julian and Rhonda talking about something that, it's possible we all might need to do at one time or another. And that is checking the lost and found. If you have lost something, like in your hotel, especially when you check out and realize your charger is still at your hotel. And so you call them and they say, well, check the lost and found. And hopefully they find your charger and send it to you.
That's right. 所以呢，今天来到我们观光英语的单元，那么要来看到的对话哦，中文的标题是失物招领处。所以呢，这个就是刚刚 Stevie 老师讲到的，我们呢人一生中难免都会碰到几次哦。那么呢，这样子的一个状况，那尤其像刚刚讲到在饭店，然后常常离开了才发现说充电器忘了拿哦，所以这是很容易发生的状况。但是我们今天的对话呢，来看看他丢掉的是什么东西，以及呢我们的主角有没有找到。
Checking the lost and found. Julian is speaking to Rhonda, a transportation official, at a train station.
Excuse me, is this the office that collects lost items?
Yes, I'm in charge of the lost and found. How can I help you?
I left my bag on a bench on one of the train platforms last night.
Well, if someone turned it in, we should have it here.
I hope that's what happened. I was on the train about 10 minutes before I realized it was missing.
What does it look like?
It's a small brown messenger bag with a gray strap and 2 silver buckles.
All right. Was there anything valuable inside?
There was a nice pair of sunglasses inside. Apart from that, there were some important work documents in there.
Give me a second.
Rhonda goes to search a storeroom behind her desk.
Is this the bag you lost?
Yes, that's it. I'm so glad it wasn't stolen.
Take a look and see if everything is inside.
Oh no, it looks like the sunglasses are gone. Oh well, at least my work papers are still here.
Sorry to hear that. Before you go, you need to fill out this form and sign it.
No problem. Thanks for your help.
Okay, looking at our dialogue, Julian is speaking to Rhonda, a transportation official at a train station. So when we say Rhonda is a transportation official, that means that she is somebody who works for the station, for the train services. And we know it's the train because they're at a train station.
所以呢，我们来看到这个对话的设定。一开始呢 ，Julian 他正在跟 Rhonda 讲话哦。那么呢，地点是在一个火车站。那么 Rhonda 是一个怎么样的身份的人呢？所以逗号的后面，你看到他有讲了，是一位交通官员哦。然后呢，地点在火车站，他们两个正在交谈。
Now, this word official, this is one that we hear and see quite often. So this is a good one to remember, students. When you use it as a noun like this, if somebody is an official, they are somebody in charge. They work for, the train station, or maybe they work for the government or something like that. Another way to use this word is if information comes from an official source.
That's right.
So these are the two that you will hear most in the news. Officials and news coming from an official source.
所以这里的话 Stevie 老师帮我们补充的是 official 这个字呢，它可以有2个常见的用法。第一个就是像我们这个对话里头，它是当名词用，指的是人。怎么样的人呢？就是通常是在政府机关或是公家单位的一个这个官员、一个主管这样子的概念。那么另外一个是把它当形容词用啊，那么这个时候指的是指正式的、官方的啊，比如说像刚刚讲说这个消息呢是来自这个官方的来源，那个 official source， 那个 source 是来源的意思。
Yeah.
所以那个时候呢，它就是当形容词用，这2个用法都蛮常见的。
Yeah, so when you see a strange story on Facebook, always check to see if the information is official and not just a story somebody made up. 有很多这种问题现在。
对，就是你都不知道那个发的文那个内容是人捏造的，还是它是正式的，是真的有凭据的。
Hard to find out the answer. Okay, so now Julian says to Rhonda, excuse me, is this the office that collects lost items? So he's at Rhonda's office, and he said, is this the office, the place that you come to get things that you lost? The office that collects lost items.
对，所以呢，一开始 Julian 他已经到达了这个失物招领的那个办公室啊，所以他就呢跟这个 Rhonda 他开口，他说不好意思啊，这是不是就是这个办公室？哪个办公室呢 ？That 后面告诉我们那个收集遗失物品的办公室。这里我们看到的 lost items，lost 是遗失的 ，items 是物品啊，那么 collect 是收集的意思，所以这里是在收集遗失物品的办公室吗
？Rhonda says, yes, I'm in charge of the lost and found. So I'm in charge of something. Now, I talked about losing a phone charger, right?
对。
But that's different. To charge something means to
充电。
But if you are in charge of something, that means it's your responsibility.
就是某个人他是负责他是主管这个事情的人。所以我们看到这时候 Rhonda 就回答他了他说是的我呢就是负责这个失物招领的 lost and found。在英文他讲得很明白很直接，就是遗失的跟找到的。那么在我们中文呢，我们就是翻成失物招领所以我是来负责失物招领的人。这样。
How can I help you?
那这句就很简单，那我能怎么帮你呢？
So now Julian says, I left my bag on a bench on one of the train platforms last night. So I left my bag, it could have been his backpack, a bag he was carrying, on a bench. A bench is a long chair. And where was the bench? On one of the train platforms. And he lost it last night.
所以呢 Julian 就回答他了他说这个我需要帮助的事情是什么呢？我留了，这里的 left 注意一定是过去式，因为他已经把东西忘了，我忘了我留下了我的包包在呢其中一个火车月台的长椅上。那么时间点是什么时候呢？是昨天晚上，所以这个是他的状况。
And Rhonda says, well, if someone turned it in, if somebody turned it in, we should have it here. So if somebody picked it up and gave it to us,
对
that's to turn something in. Then we should have it here.
对，那 Rhonda 就回答他说这样如果有人turn it in， 刚刚讲到的这个片语就是把它交过来。如果有人交过来的话，我们应该就有你的包包在这儿啦。
This is also turn something in. You can turn something in if you find it. You turn it into the police or the lost and found. Also, the word when you have to give your homework to your teacher the next day.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
is called turning in your homework.
所以除了像这里你找到了东西，你交给警察局，交给失物招领处之外，平常你也可能用到的是交作业，交给老师那个交，也是这个 turn in。
So she says, well, if somebody gave it to us, it should be here. And Julian said, I hope that's what happened. He means, I hope somebody did that.
Yeah.
I hope that's what happened.
所以呢，这一句的意思就是说，我希望事情就是这样我希望那就是所发生的状况。什么状况？就是有人找到并且交给失物招领处。
Yeah. I was on the train about 10 minutes before I realized it was missing. So remember, he left it on a bench where? On the train platform. So he said he was already on the train for 10 minutes and then suddenly realized, oh no, my bag, ah!
所以呢，他继续讲到，他说我呢是已经上了火车，大约这里的 about 或者是 around 啊，大概10分钟。然后 before 这里我们中文就是翻成才啊，我才呢 realized 意识到说呢，这个 it 是指那个 bag was missing， 就是它呢不见了。
Okay, we'll take a quick break right here, and we'll be right back with the next part of our dialogue. Okay, so he just says, I was on the train before I realized it was missing. And now, Rhonda says, what does it look like? What does your bag look like?
对，所以这时候 Rhonda 就问这个关键的问题了啊，这个它看起来像什么样？这个它指的就是那个包包，所以就是说你的包包看起来是怎么样的
And he says it's a small brown messenger bag with a gray strap and 2 silver buckles. So he's just telling her it's a little brown messenger style bag with a gray strap, and it's 2 silver buckles on the sides.
所以呢，这里 Julian 马上就回答了，他说：“哦，这是一个小小的，然后呢，棕色的 messenger， 这边翻成我们可以翻成邮差包哦。这个 messenger 可以当使者，也可以当这个邮差。这里的话是邮差包哦。然后呢，有着这里的 with 就是有着灰色的背带，还有2个银色的扣环。”
And she says, all right, was there anything valuable inside? So she wants him to tell her what's in the bag so that they can prove that it's his bag, right?
That's right. 所以呢，接下来 Rhonda 就问了啊，他说：“好的，那么有任何东西是有价值贵重的在里面的吗？”啊，所以这里的 valuable 我们讲的就是贵重、价值贵重的意思，这是一般会问的问题。那一方面呢，就像刚刚Stevie老师讲的，也证明这个包包是你的，因为内容物要跟你讲的是一样的。
Yeah. And he says, there was a nice pair of sunglasses inside. Now, when somebody says a nice pair of sunglasses, that means usually it's a good pair. Maybe it looks really nice, and it's probably expensive. Probably costs a lot of money.
所以呢，他就讲说哦，里面呢有一副很好的太阳眼镜。那这里的话，刚刚 Stevie 老师补充的这里 nice pair 这个 nice 哦，我们一般讲人是说他很和善、很亲切，可是在这里的 nice 它代表的不只是好看，而且可能隐含的意义是它是很贵的。好，这时候你就可以用 nice pair of something 来去形容它。
Yeah, we hear that a lot. Hey, nice car.
那就不是好看而已，而且应该也很贵。
Yeah.
对。
Yeah. And then he says there's a nice pair of sunglasses inside. Apart from that, when we go apart, we split something, right? We move it away from something. So he said, oh, I have sunglasses and also A, B, C. So he says, apart from that, there were some important work documents in there. Documents for my work.
这个还蛮重要的
Yeah.
哦。所以呢，这里他讲到 apart from that 哦 ，apart 刚刚讲的就是分离、分开哦。那么呢 ，from that 那个 that 指的当然就是前面那句话，就是有一副很好的、很贵的太阳眼镜，所以就是表示把有除了刚刚我讲的那个之外。此外还有什么呢？我的里面还有一些很重要的这个工作文件 ，documents 就是文件的意思。
And so now he has told her what's in the bag and what the bag looks like. So she says, give me a second. Give me a second means the same thing as please wait a minute.
对。
So now she's going to go back and check if there's a bag and what's inside it.
没错，所以他就说，那你就等我一下哦。那么这个就像刚刚这个Stevie 老师讲的，你也可以说 please wait 哦，就是等我一下子哦。那么我现在准备要去找你的东西了，这样。
Yeah. Okay, we'll take one more break. Give us a second, and we'll be right back with the rest of our dialogue. Okay, what do you think? Is his bag there?
I think so.
We're lying, we know.
Then why do you ask?
So, Rhonda goes to search a storeroom. Now, she's going to search for the bag, but when we say search a storeroom, that means she's searching around in the storeroom. Search a storeroom. So, Rhonda goes to search a storeroom behind her desk. It's behind her.
没错。所以呢，接下来他跟这个 Julian 讲说，等我一下的时候呢，那么他就去他的办公桌的后面那一间 storeroom 是储藏室呢，去里面 search 就是去里面找了所以就是去里面找他的包包在哪里。
And she comes back with a bag because she says, "Is this the bag you lost?" So if she said, "Is this the bag?" then she's holding the bag.
Yeah, holding
right?
it.
So is this the bag you lost?
所以 Rhonda 很显然的找到了一个包包，然后呢拿给这个 Julian 看，同时问他说：“这是你遗失的包包吗？”
And so now he's excited. He says, "Yes, that's it. That's my bag. That's it."
对，他非常开心的说：“对，就是这个。”
Yeah. And then he says, "Oh, I'm so glad it wasn't stolen." So he's feeling a little better now. He's very happy. I'm so glad. I'm so happy that nobody stole it.
对，所以呢，这里他就说我真高兴他没有被偷。那这里的话呢，注意到的 it wasn't stolen， 它是用一个被动式来表达，那个 it 就是指包包，所以我很高兴呢，包包没有被偷，所以这边要用被动式。
Yeah. So now Rhonda says, "Take a look and see if everything is inside." So look inside. Take a look and see if everything is inside.
所以 Rhonda 就提醒他，他是说你赶快看一看吧 ，take a look， 然后 and see， 然后看看是否 if， 然后呢 everything is inside， 所有的东西都在里面吗？
So he looks in the bag. Oh no. It looks like the sunglasses are gone. So it looks like. Same thing in Chinese. 看起来像, right?
对对。
It looks like the sunglasses are gone.
对，但是其实是确定的啦。
Yeah.
其实是就是确定是不见了，但他会说哦不他说呢，看起来好像我的这个太阳眼镜呢 are gone， 就是不见了，不在了所以呢，这个其实是确定的，他的东西这个太阳眼镜是被偷了。
So he looks in the bag, says, "Oh no, it looks like the sunglasses are gone." But then he says, "Oh well, at least my work papers are still here." So when we say in English, "Oh well," it's kind of the same thing in Chinese as you saying, 算了吧.
对。
It means there's nothing I can do. Right? Just 算了吧.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go.
就知
Let
道
it
你要说。
go. So he says, "Oh well, at least my work papers are still here." Because sunglasses, you can buy new ones. If you did a work project that cost you, lots of time and effort, and maybe your disc was in there, your USB disc. Ooh, yeah.
That's a big problem.
Yeah.
好，所以呢，他就说算了吧，好，就这样吧然后呢，至少 at least 至少呢，我的工作的文件呢还在这儿，所以呢，这个是比较幸运的事情。
Yeah. So now Rhonda says, "Oh, sorry to hear that. This is very common. You tell somebody bad news. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that."
对，这个很遗憾听到这件事，很遗憾听见这个消息。
Yeah. Before you go, you need to fill out this form and sign it. So she gives him a piece of paper. Before you go, I need you to fill out your information on this paper and sign it to say that you picked it up and who you are.
That's right. 所以呢，他就说那么在你离开之前呢，你必须要，他显然递了一个文件给他，你必须要填好这个表格，并且签名。
Yeah. And he says, "No problem." And he writes his information down and says, "Thanks for your help."
那 Julian 当然就说没问题啊，然后呢也谢谢你的帮忙。
So he found his bag, not his glasses, but he got his work papers back.
That is good
So
enough.
it's still a good story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have for this, but we're going to have a quick review right after this. In today's article, we use some words and phrases that are very useful in everyday speaking as well as on your tests. The first one was official. You get official news from officials. We used in charge of, to be in charge of something or be in charge of somebody. We also use turn it in. You turn in something lost to the police. You turn in your homework to your teacher. We also looked at something being valuable. If something is valuable, it means it's worth something to you or to other people. We use the word documents. You're always going to use this word in English. Anytime you need to fill out something, we call that documents. We also use take a look. Take a look. Have a look at something. Check it out. We used at least. At least today's article was easy and fun. And and we talked about, of course, filling out something. I think that is all of our words and phrases for today. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.